Oh, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effect on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Haven't you a lantern arisen? Undead.
My magics are at your disposal.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Beg pardon, sir, but you wouldn't happen to be Batali, would you? You're not? Oh, thank goodness. I've a favour to beg, and I dare say I oughtn't ask it of anyone but a fellow Vermundian. This letter must reach the hands of a man called Ernesto. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island, but the road in that direction appears to have been blocked off. 'Twould seem another route lies to the south, only 'tis plagued by monsters, and I dare not brave it myself. But you seem the capable sort. A soldier, I dare say. I'm sure such beasts would pose little trouble for one of your skill. Pray aid me in this matter, sir. I should not ask such an ordeal of you if I was not sorely desperate.
We ought see this to its destination.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
Shopping is such fun.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere. Those statues fetched a fine sum, they did. Fortune will...
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent emperor.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people...
Welcome and well met. If you seek lodgings in Backbatar, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again. Well met, sir.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are...
My services don't come cheap, mind. Come again when you've more coin to spend.
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? 'Tis beastrons like you what bring shame upon the rest of us. True beastrons call Batal home. Go suffer for your porridge in Vermont, you damn lickspittle. What? Got something to say about it? Eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
This is no mistake. I shan't let you get away. Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. Oh no, I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then?
Ragnar? You're him? From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us, aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show him your mettle.
Your luck.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man. That much is certain.
I know not what to say.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't do any good.
Shall we get some rest then? To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use.
I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
Rattlers are upon us!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I will protect you.
Twas most effective.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. We've earned...
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge.
Right. Just follow me.
Keep up the fight. On my way.
Go where your help is needed.
same spell, and will overwhelm our foe with our combined magics. With this, my magics are yours to wield.
Could you come over here? Here already, are we?
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
This way, if you please. Oi, Arisen, over here. Sure, our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Oh, just remembered who 'tis we're talking about. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek. right, just follow me. Here at last.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. You may be pitted against the dragon, yet its fate is yours to share. I am the husk of he who was once arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on, I was arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, it appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas a mockery of one perhaps, but not the dragon true. Then go, but visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and and safe travels.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
We have yet more locations to attend to. Shall we go and speak to this Oracle Master? Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
This way, if you please.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
How vast the sea is.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Over here. Follow me, Arisen.
Welcome. My client is a slippery beast that must needs be tamed. Not much has changed since I was a girl. Swearing on
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
One of these days I'll find myself a manor.
The wise know what to expect the unexpected.
It's been a hard day.
No sense travelling.
Wonder how much I'll sell today.
Whoever's my replacement,
Well met. Maybe no hurry to leave. As sharp as this.